following program does not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, or policies of the City of Oceanside, its elected officials, KOCT, its board of directors, or staff.
Welcome to Special High School Edition of Oceanside Spectrum. I'm your host, Morgan Yarbrough.
And I'm your host, Ethan Oakes. Today, this special episode of Oceanside 360 is hosted by Swashco, an Oceanside High School company.
Today we are talking about a special city.
Do you like sunny days?
Do you like beaches?
An active and friendly community?
From its sunny beaches to its spacious valley, Oceanside might be the city for you.
And if you want something to do from sunup to sundown, check out Oceanside's most popular hub at the heart of the city, the downtown area, home of many small businesses that span from downtown to the beach.
Just a few blocks from the beautiful coastline of South Oceanside, wedged between Tremont and the 101, is a local restaurant and brewery by the name of Shoots. Every first Friday of the month, the restaurant holds an event that so happens to be called First Friday. Upon entering the restaurant, you are greeted by a quaint kitchen and a small but intricate bar. However, once you walk through the back door, you are greeted by an explosion of live music and laughing locals. This expansive backyard area has a very homey Oceanside feel to it, like hanging out in your buddy's backyard.
Hello, welcome to Oceanside Sunset Market. Open every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Has over 200 merchants and covers 4 blocks. And here are our recommendations of what you can buy. Alright, this is called the Hub, where you can chill, watch live music, and eat. Here we go. That's really good. Wow, that food was really good, but there's more stuff. Let's go look. If you like punk or rock, come check out the second store in Sunset Market called Perfumes. They also sell shirts and posters. This is one of Oceanside's greatest attractions. Has local foods from all around the world, clothing, and such more.
Sunset Market's always been a downtown pleasure. Everyone loves Sunset
Love
Market.
downtown.
Every Thursday.
Man, Sunset, I have a lot of memories there, honestly. I have a lot of memories there. Like, you got food, you got jewelry. There's a wide range of things that you can get from Sunset. The food's good quality, the clothes that people make at home and, you know, sell, like, along with the beaches and, you know, other things. But, yeah, I think Sunset is a great thing for Oceanside.
For sure, all those food truck owners and all those jewelry makers you were talking about, they're all, I would say 90% of them are locals. So it's like, it's just locals supporting locals every Thursday.
It is. Every Thursday. And you know, back in, what was it, 2021 when they first opened back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, after COVID, it was crazy because like everyone was like flooding Sunset Market,
it was going down.
and it was packed. But it was nice to see because even after like, you know, a hard time of COVID for like how long were we on shutdown for, like almost a year?
I have no clue. It was a blur.
It was honestly. But after you know, COVID, I feel like it was a great thing to see all those people back at Sunset Market. Oceanside, as it says in its name, is known for its beach. The locals enjoy anything from beach volleyball to surfing tournaments. As part of these activities, who better to hear from than our local surf champion, Eliana.
Hi, my name is Eliana Dowsett and I go to Oceanside High. I was born and raised on the island of Oahu, Hawaii. I moved here during the year of COVID-19 in the year of 2020 and I transferred to Oceanside High my mid-freshman year. I got into softball. I was already in boxing. When I joined school, I joined the surf team as well. I started surfing when I was young. I started at the age of about 5 years old, and I immediately fell in love with the sport. I started doing competitions when I was about 10 years old in Hawaii, and I kind of just continued on from there. At first I started off with shortboarding, and then I tried longboarding, and I just preferred that better because I liked it more. I started doing more and more competitions for the school and representing the school. I think I got second place 2 times out of the season, and it was definitely a good season for sure. And I got 3rd in the state championships for the individuals, and I got 1st in San Diego for the school. I wanted to join boxing because that is something that I think I've always wanted to do as a little kid, and I just didn't have the chance to. So I had the opportunity to join a gym right down the road from where I live, so I took the opportunity. And I trained a whole bunch, and I got into my first fight in Mexico, TJ. When I won my fight at TJ, I got the WBC belt for boxing. As I continued to train, I got another opportunity to participate in a fight for our gym. The fight went well. I tried to my full potential, and I think that if I trained a bit longer, I would have had more endurance. I lost, but that just gave me motivation to put in more work to win for my next tournament. I was also in the dance team for Oceanside, and I honestly loved it. It was such a good experience, and I am trying to join back just because dancing was super fun. It was really good exercise, and we also got a lot of good opportunities to perform at state games, which was really cool. I was also in the team for basketball. I really enjoyed basketball. This was my first year ever doing basketball. The team was very supportive whenever you were learning something. They would help you out. They were all just overall super nice, and I love that. And it was definitely one of my favorite things that I have done this year. Basketball was really fun.
You know what? I find it really amazing that she finds time to get all those sports in, like boxing, surfing, basketball. You know what? Like, it's such a wide range of different sports, and like you have to do different things. And it's really impressive. And like I heard in surfing too, like she's #1 in in San Diego County. She's #1. Yeah. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's actually impressive. Like very impressive.
Lot of work, a lot of effort.
You know how dedicated,
especially being in school at the same time.
Exactly. You know how dedicated you have to be to like make time for all those different sports. Like it's crazy. It's honestly crazy.
Surfing is definitely not an easy sport. So to earn that championship, that's a title.
I mean, especially living in SoCal, where there's a
competition's fierce.
Yeah, the competition is fierce. There's a lot of surfers out here, and like there's good surfers too. So like props to her on that.
For sure. Close to all of this is one of 5 high schools in Oceanside, the closest school to the beach in SoCal.
Taught by Mr. Philip Parks, the TV and film class is one of multiple classes that include hands-on experience and insights into the pathway is part of, which is also true for classes of other pathways offered at Oceanside.
Here we will see a recap of what the students in this class have been up to and a few words from our principal, Dr. Garrahy.
One of our edits called What the Shoes, where we got to talk to students around the campus about their style of shoes. In this project, students got to focus on expressing interest into their commentary and questions, and focusing how the shop taste was going to look like for the shoes. In this behind-the-scenes project, students got to capture other students creating the project that was to create a short skit of comedy. We got to see the process of these students that they were doing as they were working. After completing the film and editing process, students work on their weekly goals to reflect on their progress they made and what's their next goal to complete in the next week.
Hello, welcome to Oceanside High. I'm a junior at the school, and today we're presenting to you our principal, Dr. Garrahy, and what she has to say about our school.
Welcome to Oceanside High School. I'm Juan, your host, and I'm going to be interviewing our lovely principal, Dr. Garrahy. And we're going to go over some topics about our school. First off, one being is how is our new freshman year going to look like?
So we're super excited about our new freshman year. Obviously, we're going to a block schedule, which is the first time that Oceanside High School's done that for this upcoming school year. And then focusing on the importance of our freshmen, we're going to make sure that they have the foundations that they need. So we've actually created two classes. One is the Pirates Compass course, and one is the Pirates Foundation course. And every freshman will be taking those two courses. And it really gets them in the mindset of how to be a student, what it means to be a pirate, as well as those life skills that sometimes we don't really teach here on campus, finances and things of that nature. So we're really looking forward to the success rate of our students.
Now, how long is that going to take?
That will be all year. They will be in those classes all year.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, I hope that our new freshmen get something out of those classes. Another topic is school pride. I love the assembly as much as any other kid. My question being is, how many assemblies are we going to get next year? Is it going to be as much as last year or this year?
Absolutely. So we are definitely increasing our school pride. Coming back from COVID, first off, we were built in 1906. We're the oldest high school in this area. So we have got a lot of pride. Pirate pride is huge, and that's what we're really trying to make sure that our students get. And it's super fun to have that family experience, and building that is going to be what we're doing with our assemblies and our new ASB.
That's interesting. Now, how long does that usually take setting up an assembly like that?
Oh, that's a good question. That's why we have an amazing ASB director who does that, and our amazing ASB students. I know that we have, I think, over 60 students who have applied to be an ASB for following year. So we're really excited to have that opportunity, but it definitely takes a lot of time and a lot of planning to make sure that we can run through, especially with the number of students that have to go through in a day.
Now, who is our ASB director?
It's Bryce Freestead. Mr. Freestead. He teaches PE as well as, obviously, ASB.
All right, well, we thank you, Bryce Freestead, for these amazing assemblies. We enjoy them a lot. Next, on to the next topic, it would be the number pad system.
Number pad system, yes.
Why are they back? Why was it gone in the first place?
So during the pandemic, there was food that was offered for free for everybody. And so they really didn't keep track of who was doing what. And now that we're coming back from that, they want to start tracking the food eating again. So that's why you have to punch in your state ID number. It does slow the process down a little bit, but it's just for data purposes.
Is there any downside to it? Have you been seeing a lot of increase in the excess food?
No, not at this time, but so far just about the lines, I would say. It takes a little longer.
Yeah. I'm aware that you got your doctorate title. Do you mind sharing how long it took you?
It was a 3-year program, but I actually am pretty excited to announce I did it in 2 years and in about 5 months.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
nice.
It's all about equity.
Another thing more about yourself is that you have tattoos.
I do have tattoos.
Is there any memorable tattoo you have on you?
Actually, they're all memorable, and I highly suggest that you make sure that you want that memory to last if you do choose to go get a tattoo. But this one is actually it's a Celtic protection knot for my children.
Nice.
It's my children's names. And this one is if you choose to walk a 10,000-mile journey, it's an old Chinese proverb that you have to start on your own too. So, kind of about if you want to talk about it and do it, you got to start it yourself.
I know you don't have it on you right now, but bangs?
Yes.
Taylor Swift concert?
I went to the Taylor Swift concert. I became a little bit of a Swiftie. Haven't gotten to the point where I call her mother yet, which is apparently pretty common. But yes, I did go for the bangs. They're up right now, though.
Nice. All right. Well, that's a pleasure talking to you. Although we have ran out of time.
Okay.
Thank you to the viewers for watching. We hope to see you again.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Anthony. I'm here with
Jet.
Jet. What? Tell me about your club. I hear it's about robotics.
Yeah, so this is the OHS Robotics Club. We build robots. We build and drive robots, and we compete in different events around the county. It's great. There's all sorts of things you can do in the club because it's not just like working on robotics. You can also be an artist for the club, or like you can market for it, or file sponsorships and stuff.
You in robotics?
Yeah.
Yeah? You have any? What's exciting about robotics?
Excited about robotics? You get to drive the robot. Honestly, if you don't like someone, just ram them with the robot. They'll be gone.
I guess that works. All right. Oh, so you guys just like stay overnight, do competitions as well?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
It's great. Yeah. The competitions are way bigger than you expect. There's like 50 or 60 teams at each. It's really crazy.
What's up, guys? My name is Anthony Verdon. I'm here with
Mr. Yendes.
I believe you're an English teacher, correct?
Correct, 10th grade.
Yeah. Are you excited about today?
I'm very excited.
You have any special clubs you want to join or you want to like advertise today?
Yeah, I actually host 2 clubs, Unsilenced Youth and Asian Pacific Student Union.
All right. Tell me about those clubs.
So, Asian Pacific Student Union, we meet Tuesdays after school, and we just celebrate Asian culture, talk about anime, K-pop, things like that, whatever you want to do. And then Unsilenced Youth is a more politically driven club where they talk about rights and how to make a difference in the world.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Have a good day. Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm here with?
I'm Amber.
How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you. All right, are you excited about today, the club rush?
Yeah, it looks pretty fun.
Are you gonna join a club?
Actually, I just signed up for like 2 clubs.
Really? You wanna join our club?
Which one is that?
It's actually called Media Makers right here. We make media and music videos. You're welcome to sign up after this interview. Are you interested?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
What's going on, y'all? This is Queen Fo Deuce. We're in Oceanside, California at Oceanside High School celebrating Earth Day 2023. So I'm so excited to see what's going on and how these young people are putting it down for Earth Day. So let's see what's going on.
Hello, Queen Produce. I'm Tom Hamilton with Lumbercycle. So happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you. So please let us know what you're doing.
Okay, that's a great question. So right behind me, what I'm sitting on, it's called a sawmill. Okay, and what it is it's basically a giant diesel engine that spins a super big blade really fast. And what you can do is you can take trees and turn them into lumber. typically, when trees are removed in San Diego County, they'll take those trees, cut them down, throw them through a chipper, and then take them over to the landfill. But that's a huge wasted opportunity, not just environmentally, where you could keep that out of the landfill, but you're also losing out on an economic opportunity, which is the potential lumber that those trees can create.
So we're here to share the good news for the planet about how plant-based meals, especially with plants for protein, beans in particular, healthy whole food plant protein, can help save the planet. One day of plant-based eating can save about 800 gallons of water, which is like 2 months worth of showers. Half of all the land in the United States is used to either raise animals or raise feed for animals. So as more and more people shift to plant-based eating, and with healthy whole food plant-based beans, we can rewild places that have been cleared for farmland and taken away from wild animals.
As students, we can go to the school organized beach cleanups. We can do our part by turning off the lights or riding our bikes to school instead of taking cars, or taking the bus to and from school.
This is our Sustainable Pirates Club, where we learn about vertical tower gardening and how it can be used for sustainable farming practices in the future. So we grow mostly vegetables throughout the season, which can normally be grown in a normal garden. But since it's an aeroponic tower, it uses less water than normal traditional gardening, and you can grow twice as fast as normal gardening in the ground.
Vegan spam's going on here.
I think that just by sourcing from local farms, we're helping to kind of raise awareness that Oceanside, San Diego especially, like, we have so much fertile soil that we can just draw from. And so we can kind of get that back into the community rather than drawing stuff from all over the world. Why does it need to go so far? We got it right here.
Started it just to felt the need for a school garden and to teach the kids about sustainability and the industry and thrift of everything they grow. So we cook with some of the stuff that we grow, and then we donate a lot of the produce to local restaurants.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much. As for me, I'm going to head over to the open mic because that's where it's about to go down. I'm about to drop a couple bars and drop the mic.
Well, for now, there's a lot of things changing, and the kids are liking it, so it's good for what we're doing for not only just the school, just the community. And I'm excited to see how these kids turn out with what we're going to give out on Friday nights. So right now, we've been doing a lot, getting them ready for the actual season, prepping their bodies, their mind, and just getting them where they need to be so we can be very competitive in Friday nights. And we are changing the culture already. So it's something that's exciting, and it's exciting for everybody that's involved. To win, for all the kids, to feel the winning tradition. And I know they felt it before when they were younger, and now that they're in it, like, they deserve it. All the work that they're putting in right now, it's to gain that, not only that notoriety that they're good enough to be here, but also to win, and so they can feel that, and they can have their own stories that they could tell their generations after them what they went through when they were here.
Next.
Accountability is the biggest thing right now. We've been preaching that since the beginning, and we're doing a breakfast club where they got to wake up early in the morning and come work out, and right after that go to study hall. So it's just applying a college atmosphere to, the environment, to their daily regimen. So with us doing that, it's allowing them to grow and mature mentally and just kind of figure out their day. So every day they got to figure out, hey, we're going to do this, 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 and this. And of course, school is number one, because without school and their grades, they can't play. So being a student athlete is huge, but at the same time, they know that school is important, the most important for what they're doing in their high school career.
Andrew Miller, class of 2025, quarterback at Oceanside High School. People always judge these stretches. Stretching's the most important part. I think that people are definitely in for a surprise. They're using last year as motivation, just come back better than ever. I would definitely have to say Coach Joe Palpao. He taught me everything I know. And he was really influential in my growing and ability and everything. He just taught me a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So let's talk about the football team. What's your opinion on the football team?
The football team, it's all right. We've had a really good record in the past of football. It started to go down, but I have no doubt that it'll start to come back up.
Yeah, I feel you. In my opinion, it was a very rough season, and I don't think that's what Oceanside Pirates football is. I think we're supposed to have a winning culture, and I think with this new coaching staff and the new head coach that they just got, they're gonna do better. And I've been seeing their Instagram and stuff, like how they're doing 6 a.m. workouts. Yeah. And that's like what colleges do, 6 a.m. workouts. Even when it's not during the season and when it's off season, they're still pushing to get better every day, every morning.
I agree. I think that the daily conditioning and just overall the new coaching is going to be pretty beneficial for the team. I think that in comparison to the last couple of years, I think we've got a pretty solid chance of making a comeback.
We hope you enjoyed taking a small tour of this amazing city.
There's still so much we'd like to talk about and things that we wish we could cover.
So hopefully you can come to Oceanside and experience the many things we have to offer.
We are Swashco, an Oceanside High School company.
Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
This has been a special presentation of Oceanside High School Spectrum, hosted by Swashco, an Oceanside High School company. Special thanks to KOCT TV for the opportunity.